What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna be reacting to Black Sabbath, War Pigs. We did, what was the last song we reacted to from them?
Iron Man.
We did Iron Man from them, and so everybody in the comments was like, do War Pigs, do War Pigs, one of their biggest songs. So here you go. We are giving you War Pig right now.
And I wanted to mention, we read all the comments, and when we first listened to the Iron Man, I was really thinking Ozzy, and man, the comments made me realize this is Black Sabbath. This is their band, and he is the singer. So that was helpful to me because I kind of approached it.
Is he in the? He's a member of the band.
Yeah, he was a member though. That's what they said. They said if somebody wrote this, if anything, it was Tommy's band. I was like, okay,
I don't blame you because honestly, you can make that argument.
Yeah. So now I get it. Because remember I was talking about the dude, the other guitar, the Rhodes. They were like, you're like a decade off, bro. That was his solo career, and that was a different guitarist. So now we know.
All right. Well, let's see if War Pigs is as good as Iron Man.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and do this.
Now, I've heard this song enough. I mean, it's not my first reaction.
Okay. I've never heard the song.
But I'm going to appreciate I've never heard it in headphones this good.
I never heard the song. Comment the next suggestion or next song you want us to react to from Black Sabbath in the comments, because we read your comments and we pick one and then we react to it. But we're doing this one because we got a bunch of comments saying to do this. Let's do this.
Gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses, evil minds that plot destruction, sorcerer of death's construction, in the fields of bodies burning, as the war machine keeps turning, death and hatred to mankind, poisoning their brainwashed minds. Oh Lord, yeah.
I don't want to stop. I gotta get your initial thoughts on this song. I mean, I gotta hear what you're thinking.
All right, so it sounds great so far. The lyrics were awesome. I don't remember because this is my first go, and I'm taking in the guitar, I'm taking in the music, I'm taking in the drums. But man, he said what? Body's burning. That was a sweet line. And he said something, but that was awesome. And they keep on like playing it in bursts. It's like dun. I'm like, play this thing all the way. I'm ready for this.
And that's cool how they're building up. You could tell they're gonna do something with all these little sounds together.
Yeah. Like we said, or at least I think I said it in another Rush video. They were like, they're putting all these parts. They're giving us parts. Now give us the whole thing.
And I like that. I like the cymbal in it.
I know that thing is keeping that tempo.
I mean,
they don't have
very
a snare.
basic.
They were like, forget the snare for the tempo. We giving this thing the
I would like to dig into the lyrics, but since this is your first reaction, I'm not going to do it. All I'm going to say is that for me, after hearing it so many times, I'm just so impressed by the lyrics. I wonder who wrote it, and Ozzy does deliver those lines just so perfectly. The whole song is so haunting, and just to think, man, of all the metal bands to kind of kick off heavy metal, man, they had, dude, these super musicians. Imagine if they would have had like I don't know, just an okay heavy metal start. Like, it took a while to get there. These dudes showed up.
No, it's starting off best ever.
These guys showed up with like the flag. Like, here we are. Boom. There's nobody like us. Dun, dun, dun.
I know. It's hard to believe that genre can start off this good.
I mean, seriously, and to think of what the genre was like, there was nothing like this whenever I think
When
they
did this come out,
this.
do you know?
Man, you guys tell us. I mean, I think it was early 70s, like 70.
If this is early 70s, then that's insane.
That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking that they're not far. Dude, I'm not so how far they were from Sgt. Pepper's, like, Beatles. Like, I'm not sure how. There wasn't that many years. Ooh. And it was so different from Jimi Hendrix, The Doors, and all that. And all of a sudden, these guys are doing something completely different.
All right, let's keep it going.
All right. Woo! Before we go, I know they're about to do something different. Do you hear this bass?
Yeah.
Man, he is killing it. We really like bass, the bass players. So if there's like a song where Tommy and this bass player is really, I mean, obviously they're being showcased here, hit us in those comments. You
like an awesome
about this part?
Awesome
Man,
freestyle with the bass guitar.
The way that the lyrics are put into that part right there, the way he's singing them to that beat is awesome. I mean, it's a really cool way to sing to that.
Yeah.
And he's talking there about politicians starting wars. And all this is like a condemnation of war and how humans are enticed into war by either I think they even talk. You'll see they're talking about evil. We're enticed into it by evil.
Yeah, one of the very first lines they talk about some witches.
Gather like witches in black masses, trying to get that war going. Mm-hmm. Here, I'll go back. Go back to. All right.
Darkness world stops turning, ashes where the body's burning. No more war pigs have the power struck the hour. Day of judgment.
Day of Judgment. Oh my goodness. This thing, that instrumental.
What was incredible. Listen, my understanding is that Black Sabbath has one guitar player. Correct us if we're wrong in there, because that sounded
That thing sounded like three.
It did. And
three.
The variety of sounds, because he could have just did one of those solos
Or did he
and just grinded it for a few.
Did he just play? Yeah, he could have. But did he play a freestyle, another freestyle, another freestyle?
I think that's what he did.
And they layered it. I don't know.
I don't know. You guys tell us. To me, it sounded like he jammed to one, and then he hit that pedal, or changed the sound.
But
and
it was going at the
one.
same time. How you playing two different guitars at the same time? That's what it sounded like.
Okay, so tell us, because we're not musicians, but we're trying to decipher what are we hearing.
Yeah,
but I know one thing we're hearing.
This
fire.
Man,
this dude was killing it.
The guitar pedals and stuff. This man ain't just had a pedal. He had a pedal. He had a lever. He had a toot. He had everything for that guitar. He had everything.
Oh my God! All right, take it back like three.
Right. Let's go.
And as God has struck the hour. Day of judgment, God is calling. Underneath the war pigs crawling, begging mercies for the sins. Satan laughing spreads his wings. Oh Lord, yeah.
It ends like that? What?
I don't think I've ever heard the ending. That's how it sounds at the end? Dang.
Wow.
Was that an extended version? Tell us in the comments, because we listened recently to Pink Floyd a live version. And
Of Comfortably Numb.
Yeah, and my man has a long guitar. We're like, why didn't they put that on record? Why didn't that originally recorded? And we were like, one of the things we like is whenever they showcase these musicians and they give them time to do a lot of what they can do. In this song, man, they gave my man Tommy every moment he needed.
And that's what you should always do. Is the guitarist can never have enough time. Give him as
so
much
is
as
that
he
the
wants.
original time, or is this an extended because this was on like the big collection? I don't know. I never heard the ending.
How 12 mil, you know?
How many minutes is it?
8 minutes.
That's probably the original.
7:53.
One thing we haven't said yet, give it up to the drummer.
Absolutely, that man is. And he has like, they didn't give him a whole solo, but they gave him like little snippets, and he killed it on them snippets.
It seems like even if they tried to keep him down, he would still sneak in some.
Yeah, for real, it does. He's like, don't forget, I am here and I am killing it too.
One of the things it sounds like sometimes you can hear a drummer in the back of a track, and you're like, man, the drummer sounds good, but can you hear him?
I know.
It sounds like on this one they were like, turn him up, turn the drummer up, make sure you hear him.
Man, it's
I
heavy
can hear
metal.
him clear.
Everything was to the max on this.
Everybody, no one. I didn't feel like they had anyone down so low that you couldn't hear him good. The drummer, you can hear great.
Yeah.
And you know, the drummers just, you know, they're keeping time, and sometimes they're doing a little something. Not this dude, man. He was all over this song.
Yeah, the drummer was everywhere. The guitarist, man, he killed it on that first freestyle. He completely killed it on the second freestyle. He was kind of doing all these like riffs and stuff in there. They were cool, but he should have saved that first freestyle and put it to the second, because he wasn't topping that first freestyle.
No,
he should have put that at the end.
Yeah,
because
I do agree, because in the first freestyle he did was so good, and the second one was just kind of a smooth kind of, you know, it was cool.
It was
sweet,
good. It was
awesome,
really good, but
man, he could have went all the way out on the other one, man.
I know, yeah.
So I have a question.
The second one seemed a little more like he was like kind of doing notes and stuff. The other one was just like, I'm about to kill it.
Yeah.
But so yeah, what are we gonna say?
Who is this for Black Sabbath? Real Black Sabbath fans, is this hands down their best song, or what is considered top 3 songs? Because
I know this has to be top 2. War Pigs and Iron Man have to be top 2.
You guys tell us. Also,
I mean, how could they not?
Also, I want to know, do any of you Black Sabbath fans think, and I think there are people out here who probably think this this is the best song ever written? Like, I think there are people who think, that are Black Sabbath fans, like, that this is the best song that's ever been made in rock and roll. I'd like to hear if anybody actually thinks that, because I mean, it is an incredible song. Yeah. I can see how a fan would say, like, you know how somebody might say "Comfortably Numb" is the best song ever, and somebody would argue that.
Yeah.
You know, and I can see somebody arguing.
And they could win the argument too, and the person for this would have a winning chance.
I mean, yeah. I mean, think about it. This is a very complex. I mean, a cover band, I think if they really played it just like that, I think they'd have to be really good, you know, to be able to even imitate it, much less write it.
For real. All right, well, we're going to end it here. That was War Pigs by Black Sabbath. Comment your suggestions in the comment section so we can read them and then pick them and react to them by Black Sabbath. So, yeah, we're going to see you guys in the next video, and we're out. Thank you for this banger, and peace.